Hi there. Today, once again, I'm going to talk about intuition. On episode 84, I interviewed Tennyson Jacobsen about intuition, and I was so inspired by the subject that I decided to do a little more digging on exactly what intuition was and wanted to go a little more in depth. So, why is intuition important? Well, intuition allows people to make accurate decisions when logic isn't providing a clear answer. Sometimes intuition is described as a gut feeling and could provide insight into a situation that may not be apparent. Intuition is important where a quick decision is required and time is limited, such as a doctor needing to make a quick decision in an emergency situation where the decision relies on training and intuition to guide the actions. In personal situations, intuition may help individuals make decisions that are aligned with their desires rather than being swayed by other people's influences. Overall, intuition is a crucial tool for making decisions and helping individuals navigate complex situations. Bill Wilder says, "Trust your own instinct. Your mistakes might as well be your own instead of someone else's." Intuition can be defined as an inclination to know something without needing to consciously analyze it. Intuition often involves a sense of knowing that arises spontaneously without clear evidence or logical explanation. Intuition is a type of insight that comes from within us that can inform our thoughts, feelings, and actions in various ways. Everyone has the ability to use their own intuition, and some people rely on it more than others. If you listen to podcast episode number 81, you'll remember me talking about highly sensitive people. Interestingly enough, individuals who identify as highly sensitive may be more likely to tune into their intuition, as they may be more attuned to subtle or energetic signals in the environment. People with a strong spiritual, meditative, or prayer practice may also be attuned to their intuition as they develop greater awareness of their inner experiences. Those who are open to new perspectives, comfortable with uncertainty, and able to trust their instincts may be more likely to use intuition in decision-making and problem-solving processes. Cleverism.com says that people who rely on their intuition are more open to new ideas. The rational mind relies on logical patterns, which can sometimes be limiting. Intuition, on the other hand, sees things that your rational mind is oblivious to, allowing you to recognize new opportunities. Intuition can manifest in different ways for different people, and everyone has a potential to develop and enhance their intuitive abilities. So, I wanted to share 10 examples of how intuition may show up. Number 1, you get a feeling in your gut that a certain job opportunity isn't right for you, even though it looks good on paper. Number 2, you're out and about and suddenly want to take a different route, and then later find out that there was an accident on your normal route. Number 3, you meet a person for the first time and feel a strong connection or repulsion without knowing much about them, and you're not sure why. Number 4, you have a feeling that a certain financial decision is not right for you, even though the numbers look good. Number 5, you're stuck on a problem that you're trying to solve and just can't figure out the solution, and then suddenly the solution comes to you out of nowhere. Number 6, you sense someone is lying, even though they're saying all the correct things. Number 7, you feel a strong need to call a friend and later find out they needed someone to talk to because they were going through a rough time. Number 8, you have an overwhelming feeling that something is wrong, even though there's no evidence to support it. Number 9, you're facing a difficult decision and can't make up your mind, but then you suddenly know exactly what to do. Number 10, you have a dream or vision that provides you with an insight about your life and later find out it was accurate or meaningful. Those are just a few of the ways that intuition can show up in your life. Through cultivating self-awareness, reducing stress, improving focus, and enhancing creativity, we have the ability to strengthen our intuition and make more intuitive decisions. By the way, our subconscious mind can contribute to our intuition. Our brains process information on both a conscious and subconscious level, and our intuition may be the result of our subconscious mind recognizing connections or patterns that we're not consciously aware of. Intuition is complex and draws from a range of sources. Past experiences and observations are an important part of intuition, and so are emotions, subconscious processing, and other factors. Another part is curiosity. On podcast number 84, Tennyson spoke about curiosity, and curiosity can help to cultivate intuition because when we're curious about something, we tend to pay more attention to it and then seek new information and experiences that are related. Curiosity could be seen as a gateway to intuition, as it opens the door to new experiences that can help us to develop a deeper understanding of the world around us. So, how do you know if you're actually using your intuition? The Shine app says that intuition is that sense of knowing what the right answer or decision is before you make it. It's a deep, internal, visceral feeling. You know your intuition is around when you say things like, I can't really explain it, but, or it just felt right, or more likely, it just felt wrong. Intuition can feel like this woo-woo thing, but experts back it up as valuable. It's our past experience and learnings feeding us information in the present. Strong decision-making is all about having a mix of intuition and logic. Now, let's talk about logic versus intuition. Logic and intuition are two different approaches to decision-making and problem-solving. Logic is the study of the rules and tests of sound reasoning, and intuition is the ability to understand something immediately without the need of conscious reasoning. The website Soul Salt says when you solely rely on logic, it's like only using one tool from a toolbox. But you wouldn't want to use a saw to screw in a nail. Intuition, gut instinct, emotional and physical sensations. You have other types of intelligence beyond your intellect at your disposal. Why not use them? It goes on to say that we need to marry our intuition with our analytical and reasoning mind in order to get what it is saying and to interpret the meaning for application purposes. Combining instinct and reason is necessary to make the best possible decisions. One thing that helps develop and enhance intuition is regular meditation. I actually meditate daily, and here are some of the ways it's supposed to help. Number 1, meditation can help us develop our self-awareness, which helps us recognize when our intuition is at work, and we become more attuned to our thoughts, feelings, and sensations. We may start to notice when our intuition is providing us with guidance. Number 2, meditation is known to reduce anxiety and stress because anxiety and stress can cloud our judgment and make it harder to access intuition. By reducing these negative emotions, we can create a clearer mental space for our intuition to come through. Number 3, meditation helps improve focus and tune out distractions, which helps us become more receptive to our intuition. Number 4, meditation helps us tap into our intuition and imagination and can stimulate creativity. By letting go of distractions, we can tap into intuitive insights and allow creative ideas to flow. Daily meditation practice can help us develop a more intuitive mindset, allowing us to recognize and trust our intuition in our daily lives. In addition to meditation, there are exercises we can do to strengthen intuition, and some of these next ideas sound pretty fun and interesting too. One of these exercises is energy sensing, which involves practicing our ability to sense energy intuitively. See if you can pick up on another person's energy without using physical senses. If you notice a change in your mood or a physical sensation when you're with them, you may be picking up on their energy. And this one sounded really interesting. It's called symbol interpretation, where you see something like a star or a heart in a leaf or coffee grounds or some other formation. We do this with clouds all the time, and we didn't even know it was intuitive. Now, have you ever heard of a random word generator? This one was totally new to me. You can visit randomwordgenerator.com and it produces a word for you. Once you have your word, take time to see what impressions come to mind and write down thoughts or feelings, even if they don't seem to make sense. This helps you practice trusting your intuition and following your inner guidance. Now, this next idea suggests changing your routine to begin cultivating more mindfulness. This will give you more opportunities to practice mindfulness and notice new things. Walking places instead of driving, or taking a different route to a friend's house, or sitting in a different place during meal times can provide a new vantage point and open up opportunities for intuition to present itself. I want to do more of this. Sometimes I'm so stuck in my routine, but I know it's good to get out of the routine once in a while. Another idea is to practice tuning into future events. Now, I do this when I set a daily intention, and I really had no idea that this had to do with intuition. I guess looking ahead is a great way to practice and develop the intuitive muscles. Another way to practice intuition is if you're looking for a solution for something. So open a book and turn it to a certain paragraph on a random page and see if it guides you. You can do this with music as well. Perhaps the next song you hear will be the guidance that you need to solve your issue. You just have to pay attention. Caroline Joy Adams says to listen to your inner voice, for it is a deep and powerful source of wisdom, beauty, and truth ever flowing through you. That's it. That's all I've got today. I hope you enjoyed this talk on intuition, and I hope you found it helpful in some way. I want you all to have a great week, and I'll see you next time. Bye.